Like if you have an HSA, go ahead and do that, right? So thinking about high income earners, right? You look at it and you say to yourself, well, let's say you're 50 years old and you're trying to max out your 401k. You say, well, that doesn't really move the needle as far as the tax wise concerned. Yes, it's a little over $30,000, but I need to save, in the example that you just mentioned before. Well, if you have an HSA and you have a family, well, that's another $8,500 you can put away.
Yeah.
But what we're looking for, we're just trying to find ways, right? We're just trying to find ways to save money over time, and maximizing your HSA is another option.
Yeah, it's a huge option. Reduces tax liability. So the net cost to you to be able to do it's not much. You, especially once again, if you're getting closer to retirement, it's a great way to pre-fund. Fund the HSA, but don't use it, and pre-fund and self-insure yourself, especially if you're going to go with that like early retirement ahead of Medicare. So you got that Medicare gap, if you will.
I think you made a good point right there before you go into your next point. But yeah, you said fund your HSA, but don't use it.
Right.
Let that thing compound over time.
Absolutely.
If your prescriptions are $100, if your dental cleaning is $100, if you can pay out of pocket for some of these expenses, then you have your HSA just growing. And some people don't even know you can actually invest in your HSA. I think it's just cash. No. If you look, there are mutual funds. There are options inside your HSA that you can invest in.